It's the Giz Fiz with the Giz Wiz. It's kind of like Cheese Whiz. It's the Giz Fiz. And now your host, Mathematics Dick DeBartolo.
Hey, chat room. Welcome to GizFiz PM. And we made it. Myra is actually here. She waited 3 hours exactly between radio and GizFiz. 3 hours. So there we go. Now, do we have a chat room celebrity of the week? Hi, Den. Do we have a chat room celebrity of the week? Let us see. Volunteers. Anybody? Anybody? All right. Nobody? Is that who I'm hearing here? Nobody wants to be chat room celebrity of the week. It seems that way. All right. I guess we will not do it. So what we'll do, Dr. Mom, while she eats dinner, all right. We're going to do true and false from George Davis. And then, John, did you get a link I sent you? Going to show that at some point.
Let me check my email.
Okay. It's the second email that says use this link. All right. So we're going to do true and false from George Davis. Ta-da! Orange the fruit came before orange the color name. True or false? Orange the fruit came before orange the color name. Gosh, I would think probably. What do you think, Myra? She doesn't know.
I have no idea.
She has no idea.
True. No, what am I saying true to?
You are saying true that orange the fruit came before orange the color. Dave said true, it was the Duke of Orange. Bad pun says orange you glad. Confirming why he is bad pun. Orange you glad to see me. The orange was named the color orange. True. Brian W. says it's true. Just a few minutes before. No, orange the color came first. The orange sandwich. False, it was the annoying orange. All right. Gemma B., you have an answer or you have a guess?
No.
Orange the fruit came before orange the color name.
Well, I thought we decided that William the orange or somebody else was orange. No, I'll say the color. Let's say the color.
The color. Okay. Orange the fruit came before orange the color name is true. The color name orange came, wait a minute. Orange the fruit came before orange the color name. True. The color name orange came 200 years later in the early 1500s.
What did they call that color before?
Yellow red.
Oh, I guess you were about to answer.
The color was called yellow red. Okay. In China, you can use YouTube, Facebook, but not Twitter. True or false? That's a good question. In China, you can use YouTube and Facebook, but not Twitter. Getting true and false. It's all over the lot, true and false. In China, you can use YouTube, Facebook, but not Twitter. Myra?
True.
Myra says true. Jammer B.
I'll guess true, too.
True, too. Chat room is all over the lot. True. True, there are too many characters for Twitter. True, false, true, false. False, false. Oh, now it's going more toward false. In China, the car drives you. I think Facebook is out, says Liz. All right, here's the question and the answer. In China, you can use YouTube, Facebook, but not Twitter. The answer is false. All social networks are banned. All right. Question number 3 from George Davis. The longest time between twins being born in days is 87. What?
No way.
The longest time between twins being...
Twin humans? Human babies?
That's what it is. Hang on a second.
Wow.
We're going off. Do you have an answer to this? Oh, okay. The longest time between twins being born in days is 87. It's got to be false, right? How could you still be a twin? What's your guess?
Well, the first baby would have to be awfully premature, or the second baby would have to be post-mature.
Yeah. Now we're getting a lot of truths. I guess we're getting a lot of truths because it's so bizarre. A preemie could pop out first. True, true. One is a premature. True, the Olsen twins, says Red Penguin. All right, let us look at the answer here. What was your answer, John? Was it
I'm going with false. It doesn't seem possible.
It doesn't seem possible either. Okay, the longest time between twins being born in days is 87. The answer from George Davis, true. One child was born prematurely, and the doctor said safer for the other baby to stay in the womb until normal delivery. So the kid must have been in there a long time. I want to come out now. All right, question 4. What? These are great questions this week, George. Question 4. You can legally drink alcohol in Mississippi while driving. Okay. Now, I notice it says while driving. I wonder is this a trick that you're in? While driving means you would be at the wheel, right?
I think so.
I'm going to say false. You can legally drink in Mississippi while driving. Myra?
False.
Myra also says false. Jammer B?
False.
False. Okay, and the chat room is going false, false. Creamy Corn Cob, only with your sister. It's okay. It's okay if you use a straw. Okay, true, but you can't drive in the river. Oh, wow. You know what? A lot of people have the correct answer here. And the correct answer is true as long as you stay under the 0.08 test limit. And a lot of people in the chat room are saying true, 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 as long as you are not legally drunk. Boy, fascinating. Nutella, the chocolate flavored hazelnut spread invented in 1964, sells an amazing 150,000 tons annually. Nutella, the chocolate-flavored hazelnut spread. Oh, it is. Wow. GizFiz PM, correct. Nutella, the chocolate-flavored hazelnut spread, invented in 1964, sells an amazing 150,000 tons annually. 150,000 tons. Myra said, I bought 145,000 tons myself. Oh, that's very funny. Logan 5 says, false, they don't sell it by the ton. Juke says, yes, and I know the guy who eats it. Creamy Corn Cob says Nutella has 400 calories per tablespoon. We can thank Dow Chemical for Nutella. Crimson says false, they sell more. KC8 says it's true, but who'll eat it? All right, Myra, what's your take? Nutella sells an amazing 150,000 tons annually.
I think it's probably more.
Probably more. So she says false. Jammer B?
I agree. It's a very popular thing. So let's say more.
More. You know what? I have never had Nutella. The chocolate-flavored spread, invented in 1964, sells an amazing 150,000 tons annually. False. Myra and Jamma B and many in the chat room are right. The real staggering purchase amount each year is 365,000 tons. So what is that? A ton a day, right? Wow. George, these were great. Thank you, George. All right. Yes, it is GizFiz PM. If you're just tuning in, where were you? All right. So we're going to do a little logo. And we're going to do logo playing 4 logos. Where did I put that? Oh, yeah. Who knows? Dennis came down and said, a word that rhymes with orange. Ta-da! Who has a word that rhymes with orange?
Aren't you glad I didn't say banana?
Yeah. There'll be, soon it'll be GizFiz AM. Nogilla is made from hazelnuts? I was going to say 400,000. Yay, GizFiz PM. Cool Geek. Oh, I thought it was Old Geek. I guess Old Geek didn't get home yet. Old Geek came by. Boy, is my camera going berserk?
It's just making you a little orange.
Oh. Very good. This is the original color. That was red-orange. I've won that bronze and silver. Okay. So... no one has a word to write. Orange rhymes with Dick. Oh, yeah. Well, the color that was just up there. Okay, I'll buy that. Bum, bum. So I just picked out a bunch of cards, and I don't know where I put them. And they were, here they are. Here they are. We're going to play logo for using logos. Okay? Bum, 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 bum. All right. An oysterizer is what kind of a device? An oysterizer is one kind of a device. A cattle clipper? A smasher? A blender? Yes, it is oyster. An oyster murdering machine. A food processor.
No, I think it's something that turns other shellfish into oysters.
Oh, that's good. That's good. It is indeed a blender. Now, who's going to know? Or who knows? Who founded the oyster company? Who founded
the walrus and the carpenter?
Mr. Oyster, Phil, Frederick, Al Gore, Isaac Newton, Joe Oyster, Oprah, Skip Oyster, Wayne Newton, Wayne Newton, that's very funny. Wayne Newton is the only celebrity I know that if you watch his biography when they repeat it on the biography channel, he gets younger as the biography goes on. It's so bizarre. He's had so much surgery. And by the end of the show, you sort of hope that it's still Wayne. You're not quite sure. Well, no one actually has it like it mattered. It's John Oster. Yeah, I know. Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. We'll see. What groundbreaking sportscaster was a celebrity spokesman for the Oster brand? I know the name, but I don't know if it's groundbreaking. What groundbreaking sportscaster?
Toupee breaking?
Foreman? What?
Toupee breaking?
Breaking, no. Groundbreaking. Wayne Newton is orange. Speaking of orange, Vince Scully, no.
Hey,
no,
Vince Scully just re-signed for like his 67th season.
Oh, my God. Pee Wee Herman, amazing. No. Howard Cosell, no.
Love Vince Scully.
George Foreman, no. I told you this is no groundbreaking celebrity. No one even has it. Jim Brown, George Hamilton, Bruce Jenner. That's a good answer, but no. No. Soupy Sales. Mob Albert and his hair. All right, this goes back a long time to 1976. I know. Sports, ick. All right, no one has it. Maybe you don't even know the name. It was Phyllis George. Okay. Oh, okay. This I might have known. What was the very first Oster product? What was the very first Oster product? This I might have guessed because I know someone who used it a lot. No. No. The gasoline-powered turtleneck sweater. No. No. Wow. I think just one person has it. Do you know, Myra?
Not a clue.
Not a clue. John, do you? John,
I only know blenders. I didn't know they made anything besides blenders.
Oh, okay. Their very first product was a hair clipper. Yeah, my barber always had an Oster hair clipper. And then an Oster massager. Like when you got done, they massage your neck. Handheld mixer. Okay, that was good. All right, we'll do one more logo, and then we'll do some match game. Let's see what looks. Well, we want to do two appliances. Oh, we should all get this, right? It's our category. Okay. What were the three original Microsoft Office apps? The three. Becky loves logo. Yeah, I like logo too, actually. The three Microsoft Office apps. Da-dum-bum. Barbershops no Oster. Yes, that's true. Webo 732.
I'm going to say that Excel used to be called Multipoint or Multimat or something. There was something. Something before Excel. So Word, PowerPoint, and Multimat or whatever it was called.
Okay. Well, Myra, you know what they are?
I was thinking Word, Excel.
Multiplan.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, this question then was a little bit later, but almost everybody has it. It was Word, Excel, and PowerPoint.
Multiplan.
Multiplan.
It's like a multipass, except with a plan at the end.
Oh, these are so easy. Oh, it's ridiculous. Name Microsoft's Office mail system. Well, all right. And what does PowerPoint do? Too easy. All right. We'll play a little. Did anybody decide to become Chat Room Celebrity of the Week? Outlook Express. All right. All right. Remember, family friendly. Okay. I don't know how this got on the air, if it did get on the air. The $6 million man said to his inventor, I don't mind that almost all my parts are imported, but why does it have to say made in Japan on my blank? Wow, John, match game music. Yo! The $6 million man said to his inventor, I don't mind, most of my parts are imported, but why does it have to say made in Japan on my blank? Myra? Okay. Oh my God, Myra went so mild. Jammer B, what did you say? On my forehead? Myra went far, far, far out. On my tube socks. Tip of my tongue on my oyster. Oh, forehead, Eric Duckman, Match Jammer B. On my forehead. Wow, you guys were very good. On my retina. Belly button, my uniform. All right. Hey, do you know how you can tell if a turkey is fresh? If you go to blanket and it blanks. If you go to stuff it and it blanks, it's fresh. Hey, do you know how to tell if a turkey is fresh? If you go to stuff it and it blanks, it's fresh. Oh, okay. Boy, Myra got that fast. How can you tell if a turkey is fresh? You try to stuff it and it blanks. It's fresh. Jammer B, your answer is... Oh, Jammer B matched Myra and many of the chat room. Wow, look at that. Chat room, that's excellent. If it talks back. Very good. Very good. Oh, this is one of these questions that we sent in for the census to throw out, but I'll read it anyway. Marvin said, this is the weirdest funeral I ever attended. The deceased is being buried holding his blank in his hand. So get a good laugh from the audience. Marvin said, the weirdest funeral I ever attended. The deceased is being buried holding his blank in his hand. Oh, that's funny. Holding his nose. Holding his teeth is excellent. Holding his hair. Oh, that's very funny. Holding his wife. Many people got that. His plane ticket, diploma. TV remote. Oh, that's funny. Oh, that's very funny. He was buried holding his fresh turkey in his hand. Oh, okay. Jammer B, you said the deceased buried with his, oh my God, his dog in his hand. Did not match Myra, who said with his cigar in his hand. Oh, these are great answers. His mistress, his undertaker. Oh, his poor doggy. Dr. Mom is reacting to Jammer B's answer. Okay. We'll take a break here. Jammer, did you get that link to that video?
I did.
Okay. So there used to be a character in Mad called Chicklets. Okay. And Chicklets always had these terrible scam schools that, the school to teach you how to speak and how to write. And then Chick's twin brother got a job with Nickelodeon, and a friend of mine, Ira Gallen, found an old video clip of Blink Fun Love, and he just uploaded 2 minutes of it. So from Nickelodeon, from the 1980s, meet Blink Fun Love.
It's time for You Want It, You Got It, the show where you, our studio audience, makes the rules. And now, America's favorite game show host, Blink Fun Love.
Hi, guys. Welcome to You Want It, You Got It, the game show where you, the studio audience, even the people at home, why don't you write in your choices and we'll tabulate them, and it'll be too late, but what do we care? Because we're here to have fun. Now, these look like ordinary items that you see around your home every day. But the studio audience is going to decide what we do with these items. Okay, a cake, oatmeal, a pumpkin. Now, I'm going to give you 3 choices. Wait until you hear all 3, then we'll go back, and you will vote with your applause. Okay, the cake. Do we want to cut it up and give it to the audience? The cake was baked in February. Do we want to heave it at the camera? Maybe hit the cameraman? Wait. We have a gentleman here, Mr. Bosick. He thinks he's watching a taping of Masterpiece Theater. We can have him sit on the cake. That's the 3rd choice. They're voting already. Okay, now with your applause, cut the cake up and have you people eat it. Okay. Heave the cake at the camera. Applaud. Okay. Okay, the 3rd choice, have poor Mr. Bosick sit on the cake. I guess looks like 2, the camera. Okay. Now, they've put the plastic in front of this camera, so we'll throw it at that camera! Okay, you wanted it, you got it. Okay, now, this is a bowl of oatmeal, ordinary oatmeal. Kids at home, beware. Oatmeal is rumored to be good for your health, so watch it. Okay, now we can have Mr. Bosick go diving for ping pong balls in the oatmeal. We can put it...
Anyway, I think he just uploaded 2 minutes and then just stopped. I know. It was part of a show. Did anybody remember seeing this ever on Nickelodeon? It was a show called, I think it was called Don't Just Sit There. And it was an hour show. And within the show, there were different segments. And so You Want It, You Got It was a part. No, this was actually on the air. Was part of You Want It, You Got It. Was part of You Just Don't Sit There. And every week we would do crazy things like that. And of course, it was great because you always could depend on the kids to mostly pick the one that would be the messiest so that we didn't have to set up for every single stunt. Yeah, that was in the 80s. It was very funny because on one Nickelodeon show, I showed gadgets. And then on another Nickelodeon show, I was Blink Fun Love. So it was a lot of laughs. Yeah, a lot of game shows like that. I loved you. Can't do that on television. Oh, the hair that I had it was very funny. It was a gift from the marketing director at, I think it was Evinrude Motors. And, after New Screensavers ended, Leo was talking about boats, and I used to do race boats. And I wrote a boating column for 42 years. And one of the boating columns, I did a thing called a way to look like you're going faster without spending a lot of money putting in a high performance engine. And one of the ways was to buy yourself a wig and comb the wig back and then use a lot of hairspray so that even if you were going 5 miles an hour, it would look like you're going really fast because your hair would be swept back. And so Evinrude for Christmas sent me that wig. And you can't see the back of it clearly in the Nickelodeon thing, but the hair out the back is sticking way out. Dickie D, wear that. You know what? I don't have my, I wish I did have that. That's the ultimate comb over. I think it's what Donald Trump is using. How did you get an early copy of Donald Trump's hair? Says Dr. Mom. All right. Giz Fiz PM. It is. Okay. So we'll play a few more match games. And Gemma B, Alex didn't leave you a Yearn to Learn video by any chance, did he?
He did not.
He did
specifically said, I don't want you playing any of these while I'm gone. That's my thing.
Oh, okay. I totally understand that. So we will, what are we going to do? Does anybody have a chat room has talent video that they forgot to say? How dumb was he? A chat room video, chat room has talent? Nobody? I love Yearn to Learn too. Yearn to Learn. All right. And do we have a chat room celebrity of the week? As soon as I have talent, I'll send it in. Is Old Geek finally in the chat room? Old Geek, did you make it? Old Geek was here earlier.
Old Geek is there.
Okay. Old Geek was here. Talent in this room? Yeah. So Myra says she has talent. Old Geek was here about 7 o'clock to collect his Mad magazine for the chat room has talent. And I signed a Mad magazine. And he said, I got to go home. I got to be home in time for Giz Fiz. So I'm glad that he made it back to, is it Riverdale? Does he live at Riverdale, where Old Geek lives? Bring back Yearn to Learn. We will next week when Alex comes back. Alex has the key to the Yearn to Learn video library. Myra has talent. Her art is great. Well, sir. So Alex is back as director next week, and we will have a Yearn to Learn. If we don't have a celebrity chat room, he is our professor of learnedness. That's good. Imagine the responsibility of that key. Oh, the key to the Yearn to Learn theater. Yes, amazing. All right, so Myra will wait for. You did it? Oh, Myra right now is trying to find out if she does have talent. She's saying, what is my talent? Okay. All right, I'll do a couple match game. And John, you want to look for Myra's video?
It just arrived.
Oh, all right. Well, then we will do, I'm working on my PhD from Giz Fiz University. Good. All right, so is it playable, John?
Looks like it.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, let us do the chat room celebrity talent of the week.
Is there a music cue for that?
Is there music or anything, Myra?
There is music, so you have to turn up the sound.
There is music,
Yeah.
yes.
All right. So I'm going to play the first video. There's two on here. Myra may want to
Play both.
Play both,
Well,
Myra says.
at the same time.
No. Just play the first one.
Yeah, that was
first
my
one.
plan.
Okay.
Myra not only has talent, she's directing from the East Coast. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Myra Joyce thinks she has talent.
I have no idea how this thing works. So I'm going to exit full screen. I'm going to push the full screen button. That's the full screen button right there, right? And if I push that,
Yep.
it doesn't, I don't know what's going on.
Oh, I don't know. I was having, but not with
So we're just going to play it little, and maybe I'll zoom in on it.
Now, Myra, you should tell us what this is that we're seeing.
It's fractal.
You have to slide forward.
It's a fractal video, and it's actually the program that I use, which is Fractal Architect, generates images that you can, run them in sequence and makes a video. You just have to use a lot per second. And so you just make fractals and then string the videos together and add music. The music makes the whole thing.
And is this like your spring video, or are we looking for anything in this, or
Nothing.
nothing?
Nothing.
When we're looking for nothing.
It's very psychedelic.
Okay. Dr. Morbius says, my head is expanding. And these are each 90 minutes long, did you say, Myra?
About an hour.
About an hour. Oh, and look at even the Giz Fiz PM has decided to join in. Oh, that's very funny, John. It's great. Giz Fiz PM. It puts you to sleep when other drugs can't. Myra really likes her LSD.
So Myra wants us to play both, so that'll be about 2 hours?
Yeah. You don't have to play the other.
No, that's...
I posted the link if anybody wants to see my other...
Oh, okay. Myra put a link to her second video.
To the whole
Right.
site.
Oh, and she cracked my screen. Wow. Oh, it went... Okay, good. Yep. Giz Fiz PM. Beatmaster wants to know, Myra, how long it takes to render that video.
Actually, it takes a couple of hours because you have to render each. I mean, it really takes a long time to render each section of it, and each section is maybe about 25 or 30 seconds, and then so you have to render all the sections, and then put it into a video editing program and put together the video sections and add the music. So it takes a couple hours.
And Eliz, what's the software?
Okay, so I used Fractal Architect to do the fractals and the videos, the fractals into videos, and Premiere Pro to make the video, to make the final video.
And is it Mac only?
No, actually not. I think Fractal Architect is Mac, but I'm not positive. And Premiere Pro is just an Adobe application, so it's universal.
And is it free?
No, it's not. It's part of the Adobe Creative Suite.
Oh, okay. Okay. Any other questions about this? Nutella is the open source version of Nutella. Okay. All right. Did someone else have a chat room has talent video? Did I see something go by? If not, we'll do a few more match games, and then I'll answer a few questions, and then we'll end this show. All right, so Chi-Town Deke says, what inspired you to do this?
Well, first of all, they're really pretty. So if you go to my website, there are sections, and you can see the still images. There's just, fractal renderings that are images, and I'm actually trying to sell them, but I had a store up, and then I took it down because they weren't selling, because they're very easy to make. So if you go to, there's another one, but John's putting up. But on the other pages of the website, like if you go, John, if you click on home and then scroll down, and so anyway, it's a little slideshow thing.
Oh, this is a slideshow of like still fractals?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, they're really beautiful. The potential to make really gorgeous renderings is there. It's easy, and that's pretty much why there's not a market to sell them, because anybody can make them.
Okay, and what's the link to your website? You want to type it in the chat? Myra, we'll retype it. Good.
Okay, yeah, it's MyraJoyce.com.
MyraJoyce.com. Juke loves your hair, Myra. And do you make any money?
Not a penny.
Not a penny. Okay. There it is, MyraJoyce.com. I remember Fraggles on Fraggle Rock. I think I do too. Yeah. All right. Oh, I'll talk a minute about the. Oh, I'm sorry, but I'll talk a minute about the Transit Museum. And in case you ever visit New York City, the Transit Museum is really great fun. If you live in New York City, or ever lived in New York City, after the High Line, the Transit Museum is a fun place to go. And I should have sent John the pictures ahead of time, but they're on my Facebook page. What they do is, the museum is actually an old subway station, a complete long subway station. And in the station, they have a set of subway cars from every generation of subway cars, from the early wooden ones where they had, there you go. This is great, John. This is great. This is super. So they have those are old wooden subway cars where you could actually stand out on the platform. And then the early ones had no fans. And then you can walk through all of these subway cars. And then they went to, these are the slightly more modern ones where the fans are protected in the ceiling. Although over there on the right, there's every turnstile that they used in the subway system, from kind of the honor system where you just threw your money in that wooden box, to using a turnstile. I think the first one was a nickel, then a dime, then a quarter, and then they went to tokens because turnstiles couldn't take multiple coins. This is in Brooklyn, Beef Team. And what's also great is that they left up all the original ads. And so the ads are very, funny because there are a lot of ads like for hotels in the Times Square area, $8 a night. Be sure to ask for our $1 dinner. Brand new, our 75-cent lunch. Oh, Gem Doctor, you can send that to John. Oh, and I forgot to send mine. Last week I said I would send you a picture of my train set. I'll do mine next week. Gem Doctor, send your video of your train set. I'd like to see it. We're looking, Old Geek Myra, looking for a senior to show their work. Myra, you have a job from Old Geek. Anyway, the Transit Museum in Brooklyn, and also the High Line is now finished, so you can walk all mile and a half of the High Line. All right, so we'll wait for the train video to come in. In the meantime, I'll do a few more match games, and we'll wrap this up at 9 o'clock. Dum-bum. Let me do that. And here we go. Oh, okay. Moses' secretary said to Moses, I could work a lot faster if you would get me an electric blank. Moses' secretary said to Moses, I could work a lot faster if you could get me an electric blank. All right, Myra, do you have an answer? Moses' secretary said to Moses, you know, I could work a lot faster if you could get me an electric blank. Jammer B, have an answer? Jammer B? An electric animal sorter? Okay. Myra said, if you could get me an electric chisel. Matched several people in the chat room. Oh, this is funny. An electric phone to God. An electric orange ocean separator. Oh, stone chisel writer is good. If you could get me a Chromebook, that's Noah, not Moses. All right. Oh, this is good. Faye Ray said, do you know that King Kong is so big, he uses a blank as a pinky ring? Faye Ray said, how Faye Ray was she? Faye Ray said, you know, King Kong is so big, he uses a blank as a pinky ring. Oh, that's good. Hula hoop is good. Necklace. Mack truck tire.
Oh my God, somebody actually matched me.
Oh, what does this say, Myra? I can't.
It says the Hadron Particle Accelerator.
Hadron Particle Accelerator, and someone matched it?
Yes.
Oh, okay. You know, actually, it's easy to read on camera than it is in person because the bleed through, yeah. Saturn ring, inner tube. How Kong was he? Oh, I forgot. Someone last week said, can you type the match game questions so we can see them on the screen? I don't know. It almost seems like work. We're doing this for fun. Oh, this is good. The nurse said to the psychiatrist, Doctor, you have to treat this next patient under the couch because he thinks he's a blank. The nurse said to the psychiatrist, Doctor, you'll have to treat this next patient under the couch because he thinks he's a blank. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's very good. Oh, Myra. Okay, Jamma B. Nurse said to the... Oh, my God, Jamma B, look. Da-dan. Many, many dust bunnies. Yeah, my answer was an auto mechanic. And there were several auto mechanics, too. He thinks he's a lost remote control. That's very good. You know, I did this on, if you watch the thing with Leo. I kind of like this. So this is Quick Lock, okay? And so it's a Bluetooth lock that you can open with your phone, or you can open it with a little card, or you can open it with a ring, or you can open it with a little tag that goes on your keychain, or you can open it with a little peel-off tag that you can put like on the back of your gym card or whatever. So this is how it works. So you just push this, okay, and it lights up blue. And then when you pass anything in front of it, that's correct. It automatically, I didn't pull it fast enough, it automatically unlocks. And what's nice about this is these are all NFC. So the cards need no battery at all. And the battery in this is good for about 2 years before I have to recharge it. And it's $50. And what's nice is that no one can pick it because there's no dials and there's no lock place for a key. This little thing down here is where you recharge it every couple of years, USB. Yes, that's interesting. If the battery dies, you go there and with your external battery charger, or I guess what you do would bring a second lock with you and take it home and charge it overnight. It's weatherproof. It's waterproof. And as I was telling Leo, it's the very first Bluetooth lock at CES. The man said, and it's a Bluetooth lock, and all you do is hit this on your phone, and it's locked. And you hit it on your phone, and he could not get it to work. So I like the idea that this opens with your Bluetooth phone, but then you can open it with 4 different ways using NFC, near field communications. I'm sorry, I can't open my lock. It's dead. Can you change the NFC code? You know, I do not know. Interest. Can someone... I need a jumper for my lock. Is it hurricane proof? All right. Did the train video come?
No.
No. Oh, nice. All right. So we have 5 minutes. I'll just do questions. Let's see. Oh, the meetup. If you want to come to the GizFiz meetup, it is October 11th. And if you watch GizFiz this week, you know that Chad has made a reservation to come to the meetup. So it'll be Chad and I and Dr. Mom and Myra and hopefully some other people. Okay. So it's Sunday, October 11th from 2 to 4. We play match game. We play logo and give away a lot of Mad magazines. Oh, Charlie, Dennis, you want to bring Charlie down? That would be great. And it's boatbasincafe.com. All right. So obviously the meetups are free, but if you want to go early, you could buy lunch or go early and get breakfast. The food is really nice, and it's overlooking the marina. Well, yeah, we can walk down and I'll show you my little boat if you want. My boat's there. It's at 79th Street and Riverside Drive. So October 11th. And, so we can get an idea of how much space the restaurant will give us if you can just, if you're coming, Mark, I'll answer in a minute. If you're coming, just send me an email, GizWizBiz at AOL.com, GizWizBiz at AOL.com, and just put meetup or meetup plus one or meetup plus whatever. Okay, just so we get a vague idea. That would be very helpful. Turkey dinner, our anniversary dinner was super. We went to Good Enough to Eat. It was our 3rd anniversary on Sunday. And Good Enough to Eat every night of the week has a roast turkey dinner with homemade stuffing, homemade cranberry sauce. And they did braised kale, I think it was, for the vegetable. Train video. It's very funny. All right, so any other questions? By next week, I'll get some links to my videos. If you get to the U.S., if I get to the U.S., Wizard of Oz. I'd like to time it with a GizFiz meetup. That would be great. I am living the dream. It's kind of a nightmare at times. But no, I have a very fun life. Which Ray's pizza is the best? You know what? The only Ray's pizza that I know is the one right near me. It's on 82nd and Columbus. I love their pizza. Has anyone considered you their mentor? God, I don't think so. I mean, sometimes I get, very, someone bought a copy of my book today, and I happened to be there when the order came in, and I just wrote back and said, should I autograph it to so-and-so or so-and-so? You just want my name on it? And like he wrote back and said, oh, my God, I can't believe that you just handed me personally. And so it's, it's great that people like what you do. And especially when you like what you do, that even makes it better. Okay, a good train video. Oh, next week we'll also have Alex show that place in Germany that has the world's largest model railroad. Charlie, where is Charlie? It's correct. Dennis, come down. Close the show, please. No, I didn't write the thing with schmucks. In the October issue, I don't have it here. The October issue, I did the how to behave on public transportation. And it's very funny because there's a guy, we're in a different building. We're in with TMZ and Extra, both Warner Productions. And someone there said, oh, can you make me some copies of the how to behave on public transit? He said, I take the train home every night. And every night I go home, I'm going to paste one up in a different car. So that was pretty funny, I thought, is to get people's reaction to it. Every Ray's pizza gets pre-slimed. All right, everybody's leaving. I see Sandblaster. People are thanking us. You know what? I haven't been to Saudi's in years. Saudi's used to be the building right next to, what did we tape there? To Tell the Truth. And so, here he is, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, it is for your dining and dancing pleasure. It is Charlie the dog. All right, Charlie. All right, Charlie. Charlie's going to see Myra. He even has Charlie's theme. Okay, Myra gets kissed. Myra hates this, but it's more camera time. Oh, and he's got the Charlie Cam logo. Oh, okay, that's very good. Curtis a Bolt? Curtis a Bolt? Lickums, yes. All right. Charlie. All right, as soon as the camera goes off, Myra says, get this dirty dog out of here. Get this. All right, chat room. Jammer B, thank you so much for giving us an hour of your time.
Always my pleasure.
Okay, thank you. Nothing better than puppy kisses, Chi-Town Deke. That is true. And let me just play my own little... Oh, wait a minute. Hang on. Myra is in the studio. Let's just see if this works. Oh, it's not working. Oh, no. I don't believe... Hang on. Hang on. It's over, Myra. Wait a second. You don't have your headphones on. That's why you can't hear. Oh, that's all right. Okay. All the way in from Riverdale, we had to entertain her for 3 hours, and she misses her cue. I don't know. I just don't know. Let's see. Is this going to play? No, we're going to work out something better. Good. Okay, this has been a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman, Myra Joyce, Jammer B, Alex Gumpel Beef Team, Oznet, Red Penguin, Wizard of Oz production. Brought to you by Turtle Soap. Wash your turtle and then make soup. It's turtle soup and soap and a fading noisemaker. Dick DeBartolo, bye for GizFiz PM. Otherwise known as GizFiz PU. Thanks, Jammer B.